guys, how are you doing? How's it going? What's the highlight of your week so far? Anyway, in this video, I thought we can chat a little bit about the fear of missing out, or FOMO. Now, as you may already know, fear of missing out is the feeling that others are having more fun, living better lives, or experiencing better things. Just a couple of weeks ago, I was scrolling through social media and I saw so many videos of people out at music festivals, drinking and partying with friends. And well, if you're someone like me who has a quiet life, you might feel like you're missing out. You might feel like you're home alone, doing nothing worth talking about, and just feeling like a big boring blah. But from my experience, when I did things because of the fear of missing out, it was a waste of time because at the end I felt like I was pretending to be someone I'm not, and it was honestly just a big energy drain. My experience with FOMO. You see, I'm highly sensitive and intuitive, which means I'm sensitive to energies. I was always like this, even when I was little. So if I go somewhere overstimulating, it can be overwhelming for me to process all the different energies and all the different things happening all at once. I feel like I'm being pulled apart in different directions. If you're like me, you know what I mean. That's exactly why I don't prefer going to parties or into a crowded function, especially if the energy doesn't match my energy. I tend to close up and become silent and spend most of my time focusing on centering myself. Anyway, because of my nature, I feel the most me when I'm alone. I tend to prefer quality over quantity when it comes to friends, so I keep a close group of friends. But but unfortunately, we live in a society that doesn't understand quiet people like me. If you're one of the quiet peoples, you would totally understand. People kept saying that I should have more friends. I should be putting myself out there, get busy socializing, try different things, go on adventures, and, things like, you're young, go have fun, live your best life, and etc. um, They'd say that I needed to come out of my quote unquote shell and that I'll be missing out on life if I didn't do that. And I think constant messages like these got to me. At some point, I started seeing my life like how others might see me, which was as an antisocial loner. And, I felt embarrassed to be me. And so I decided that I needed to be different than who I am. So for a while, I tried. In fact, I think I spent my teens and my early 20s trying to put myself out there. I honestly wanted to change my introverted, sensitive nature, so I threw myself head first into social situations, even though I knew I'd be uncomfortable. I thought the more I did it, I'd somehow learn and cultivate the social skills I apparently lacked and eventually become comfortable, hopefully. And according to people, it was supposed to help me come out of my shell, help me expand myself and become much more confident and social. Well, kids, that actually didn't happen. What did happen was that I spent a lot of time denying my own nature and became less and less confident in myself. I was putting myself in environments where I couldn't thrive, where someone like me couldn't thrive. So, of course, my confidence plummeted. Outwardly, I tried to look like I was enjoying the loud music, the drinking, and whatever else people were doing. But honestly, I was counting the time, counting the hours, the minutes when I can come home. No matter how much I put myself out there, I found myself enduring through it and just wanting to come home. After a while, I learned that it's a waste of precious time trying to change who I am by trying to expose myself to things that is far from who I really am. It's just a huge, big waste of time. I think one of the biggest myths is that you can change who you are. But in my experience, you just become more of who you are, not really change your nature. What I noticed is you just grow into yourself more fully as time passes, and you never really become a completely different person, no matter how hard you try. If you didn't like loud things when you were a kid, you won't grow to like it when you're an adult. So to disregard my nature in order to mimic others out of fear of missing out is, well, it's a total waste. You might expand yourself a little bit, like maybe your perspectives might change a little, but honestly, at the end, you just come back to being yourself. In conclusion, I think the spiritual journey that we're on, we're just spending our whole lives trying to remember and rediscover who we are. And the more we figure out ourselves, the more we become happy and self-assured. And honestly, less lonely. I think there's something about us finally acknowledging who we are that makes us feel seen and less alone. But anyways, if you're always chasing what other people are doing because of fear of missing out, the real damage to that is you're delaying your own discovery of who you are, how you work, what your unique light is, and what makes you shine. The thing is, if you don't know who you are, then you won't really get to know the world, other people, and universe at large. It all starts with you. Anyway, like always, thanks for watching until the end. I aim to make every video short because I understand my topics can be a bit heavy, so I'm really glad I finally made a short video. Yay! Yay! Anyway, have a wonderful rest of the week and hope to see your beautiful energy back here in my next video. Regards, Ray.